Hello, aviation enthusiasts. It's Natalie flyGIRL Kelley, and it is a very dreary day here in Cincinnati, so I thought it might be a good day to make a video. So the first thing I want to discuss is that my older son has expressed an interest in aviation, well, all his life, but more recently he's finally decided that he wants to pursue that as a career, and he is in his first semester of college right now. I think he's finally come to that realization, or maybe not, who knows. I still don't know what I want to be when I grow up, so I don't know how a 19-year-old would know that either, but I'm super excited about getting him started in aviation, and I was curious to know if any of you had any suggestions or thoughts. If you've had children that are interested in aviation since you started pursuing it, what were some of the things that you did to encourage him or her, or what was your process? You know, I own my own plane and I'm still training and working on my commercial license right now. I'd love to take him flying. We go flying sometimes with a teenager. Sometimes the more you push them in one direction, the more they resist going in that direction. So there's kind of a fine line between being encouraging and pulling them in the right direction or pushing them away from that direction. So be interested to hear what kind of advice you have in that arena. Also, we've talked a lot about how difficult maybe the journey is going to be, maybe a little bit harder than what he thought. And if you have college age children, maybe you could let me know how some of the discussions went with your children. He's got visions of flying fighter jets for the next 20 years, and I think he thinks it's going to happen really soon, and trying to let him know that it's a process that takes a little while. So if you're watching this and you don't fly or you don't know anything much about aviation, or you're thinking about pursuing aviation, it is a little bit of a process. It takes time. It's one step at a time. Just focus on that one rating and then worry about the next one. Sometimes when you start thinking about where you want this to end up with your ATP or flying for an airline or a cargo carrier, then it can be overwhelming because it seems so far off. But if you just work on those one little, the one little milestone at a time, let's get your private pilot's license. And then it's like, okay, yay, and then we can work on the instrument rating. Kind of the cool thing about aviation, I think, because you do reach these milestones and your progress is visible. You can see it when you get that first solo, or the cross-country solo, or your PPL, and then your instrument rating, and you get through a stage check. There's lots of little progress reports, I guess, that can keep you encouraged, and hopefully that will work with my son having those little milestones. I know he does really well when it comes to just seeing how you're progressing along. So if you have any suggestions, then that would be great. Please send them my way. You can send me a message. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Every week, once a week, I put out a new video. So please subscribe and follow me on social media at flyGIRL Kelley on Instagram, Twitter, and flyGIRL Kelley on Facebook. Would love to hear from you and see where you are in your journey and learn a little bit about you. So thanks for watching, and I look forward to your messages.